Hi everyone, welcome back to No Man's Land. It's Walter P. Barnstormer and we are on episode 6 of the survival series. This morning we start off just topping up the greenhouse, pulling out some sugar beet and going to the shops. Now, I need a seeder because of those fields that we planted, or not planted, cultivated up the last episode. So I found this little spreader seeder, see what it's like. Whilst I'm in the shop as well, get some more manure, some more seeds, things like that. Some more chicken feed as well from my ducks, because they are very, very hungry animals by the looks of it. So I would say I put a fair bit of seed in there, or grain in there, but as you see I don't think it really even touched the side of that trough. Now I started using this little seeder, and to be fair I think it's really more of a grass seeder. It does do all the other green crops as well, but I felt a little bit weird doing it in the Unimog, so switched out to the tractor. Seed didn't go very far however. Then when I went down to the shop, I kind of thought, actually, I don't really think I need the Land Rover for much stuff anymore. Got the Unimog now for driving around in, so traded that in, got quite a bit of money for that. It's worth 40 odd thousand. Bought myself an extra bag of seed as well, and then went back to doing a bit more wheat spreading, or sowing, or seeding. I don't know what we call it whenever we're using this thing. But finished off this field with wheat incredibly quick, but feels a little bit cheaty, so I'll probably swap that out in the future. Something a bit more of a traditional type thing. But that was those two fields planted, and good news on top of that as well is the silage pit's ready, so just got to empty out the forage wagon, and then set to now about emptying out the pit and filling the forage wagon, getting that down to the shop and getting it all sold. There's going to be quite a few loads in here, and doing it with this bucket, it'll take a bit of time, but it's not too bad. I spilled a bit there. But here we go, first load's gone in, and I missed how much that's worth, but I think it was quite a few £1,000s each time. Yeah, about £6,000 or £7,000, so happy days, lots of money to come out of this pit now. And here we go, scooping up the last bits now, emptying that in, and bank balance is looking very healthy at the minute, £84,000. Yeah, that's unexpected at this time. Now as you see the rain's come on, so there's not much else we can do. I discovered there was a few stumps in these fields whenever I was going around doing the seeding, so getting rid of them with the chainsaw. And then rest of the sugar beet, may as well take that down to the shops and get that sold now as well. May as well make as much money as I can today, because there's not going to be much income for quite some time after this, I think. Just carrying on now as well as getting rid of the rest of those stumps that were in the edge of the forest area, kind of sticking out a little bit and catches the wagons as they drive past. Now from the path work I did the other day as well, just extending that up into where the animals are, or where the chickens are at the minute, or ducks, whatever we call them, just to give myself a bit more of a route to drive around. Get this chaff lifted off the existing pathway, get that dumped into the silage pit. Don't have anything else to put in there at the minute, so as I say, it's going to be a bit of time now until I can get more income from stuff like silage, and the fields are a long way off providing me anything. Oh, I had a quick look in the seals. First time I'd really thought on it, and found myself a really cheap square vealer, £11,000. So that was too good to miss out on, really. I don't have anything to use it on yet, and don't really have any need for it. But for 11,000, that was really cheap. Just going up and noticed a bit of a terrain needing editing here as well. Having a little look at the ducks. They're giving me some eggs, but they still need an awful lot of feed. See, that stuff I put in there earlier, the trough's nearly empty again already, so back in the Unimog, back down to the shops. This time I get a full pallet of the stuff. You know, there's 500 litres of it in here. Tip all that in, and it's not even half full yet. These things take a lot of food. But I had a lot of money in the bank, so I decided to set myself up. I've got a couple of fields set up now, so they're going to need some work. Got some fertilizer. The fertilizer there's in the yellow barrels, liquid fertilizer. Got some herbicide in this tank as well. And then a few bags of lime as well. Need to prep these fields and get them productive. And there we go, folks. That's 5 minutes up already. So, whoa, days certainly fly whenever you're having fun here. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you all again shortly. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Bye now.